Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. So today we are, actually I meant to say hit that subscribe button. Oh god, even after all this time I still can't remember my opening patter. Anyway, hit that subscribe button. And today we are playing some Rakdos Sacrifice, and we have a new card from Final Fantasy, which is Sephiroth, Fabled. Now, I never know if I'm supposed to shout this last word, considering it's all in capitals, but you know, Fabled Soldier, which is a 3/3 that when it legendary human avatar soldier, when it enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. And whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life, so it's got that kind of blood artist effect. And if this is the 4th time this ability has resolved this turn, you transform it into Sephiroth One-Winged Angel, which is a 5/5 that gives you an emblem that has the blood artist effect, so it just sticks around. And when it attacks, you may sacrifice any number of other creatures, and if you do, draw that many cards. So in this shell of kind of Rakdos Sacrifice, which you will kind of recognise, that kind of uses the oven and the cats and Blood Tithe Harvesters and Mayhem Devils, Fables, you know, that kind of almost Rakdos mid-range shell, but kind of based around a sacrifice theme, then often we will be able to get to the 4 creatures dying in a turn. Particularly if we're able to kill one of the opponent's creatures as well, perhaps steal it and then sacrifice it ourselves. So yeah, there's many things that you can do with this deck. I'm just going to slightly alter it, just because I prefer the 4 cats and the 4 ovens. So yes, that is kind of the idea behind the deck. It kind of sticks to the pretty traditional Rakdos Sacrifice theme, but adds Sephiroth in for some additional card draw, some additional life gain and life drain for the opponent, and if you ever do get to flip it, then that's just good news. So yeah, that is the idea behind the deck. Deadly Dispute, obviously another sacrifice ability, some Thought Seizers and Fatal Pushes, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. The mana base, so pretty much as you'd expect to find it. We've got it's not this kind of black-red build is not too taxing on the mana base. So we are able to run a fair few creature lands, utility lands as well. We do have an Urborg as well, just to help us make sure that we've always got the colours of mana that we need. Then in the sideboard, we've got Duress, 2 more copies of Thoughtseize, so just bring in that kind of full hand disruption package. Red Cat Melee for those mono-red matchups, Shieldred's Edict, some additional removal, Unlicensed Terse, obviously we want to leave our own graveyard alone, similarly with Go Blank. Quasi-Revenant, just add a bit more life-linking ability, Withering Torment, more removal. Furnace Rains, just some more, just another way of stealing an opponent's creature, and then 2 copies of Obnixilis the Adversary, which is a Planeswalker that copies itself if you sacrifice something when it comes into play. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory, I think. But it'll be interesting to see what Sephiroth can do. There are kind of multiple different builds flying around which have tried to use this card. I thought it would be kind of sensible to try and start with an existing archetype and then maybe try some new ones later on. But yeah, if you have seen any other kinds of deck with this, then I would be interested to see them. But for the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and let's go on to the ladder. Okay. Have a slurp of coffee. Ooh, that's still a bit too hot. Yeah, I'm recording this quite early in the morning, on probably the day that this goes out, just because I'm a little bit behind on my recording schedule. So if worst comes to the worst, I can just sacrifice the oven to the Deadly Dispute. But I don't think... Well, we'll see if that's necessary. I don't think it quite is yet. Because I've got Claim the Firstborn. You know, that's kind of the interaction. Okay, the opponent's playing Lotus Field, so actually the Claim the Firstborn isn't really going to do anything for us here, so let's just draw some cards. Fair enough. Yeah, let's get Mayhem Devil down. And start pinging the opponent. I have my doubts whether we are going to be quite quick enough. We haven't had the quickest start, but we've got a fair few dead cards in our hand. So presumably, yep, down comes Lotus Field. I mean, at least... yeah, I mean, that's fun. At least the Thespian stage is gone. Yep, Vizier of the Tumbling Sands. They probably won't be able to win from here with just one Lotus field, but yeah. But it's probably only a matter of time, so I'll try and do what I can as quickly as possible. But yeah, this is not... They're only on 14 now. Like Fable. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do them 14 damage next turn. I'll see how much stuff I can sacrifice. Oh, what a fun way of playing the game. Green mana, right? Okay, well that's something I can kill at least. Do I want to kill it or do I want to steal it? Because if I steal it, I can then put it in the oven. Okay, let's do some quick... no, because I'm not going to be able to activate my lands if I do that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to kill it. There. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. So, activate Den of the Bugbear. So down to 5. Pop Cauldron Familiar into play. That gets them down to 4. This gets them down to 3. I can sack the cat. Actually, this might work. Sack the cat gets them down to 2. Yeah. Sack that. They go to 1. Hey! What do you know? Okay, that's good that we won game 1 there. So, I think this is... We don't really have much sort of post-sideboard that we can do, I don't think, apart from just put in as much hand disruption as possible. Don't love Claim the Firstborn. Don't think we need all of the Fatal Pushes. Maybe we want a Shieldred's Edict, just in case. Yeah, because they will have some stuff that they want to play. Yeah, I think that'll have to do. So say... Just managed to get lethal in that first game. I think this will do. It doesn't have any hand disruption, unfortunately, but it's a good enough hand that it's probably not worth mulliganing. Okay, Sephiroth's a decent draw. Lotus field? Yeah, okay. Well, let's take down the Grazer. 5 of the Eye Tyrant into Harvester. Two Thespian stages, huh? Okay. Well, they don't have any... I mean, they can turn a Thespian stage into a Thespian stage. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Would recommend as a fun thing to do. Okay, here comes the Lotus field. Okay, let's ditch Oven and one Sephiroth here, just because the Oven isn't really doing anything for us. Yeah, we'll double Fable, I think. Let's just do the maximum that we can. Probably lose this turn. I don't know, let's see. Yep, pour over the pages is probably sufficient. It's a shame, as I think I could probably win next turn. They might whiff. Narrator, they did not whiff. Okay. Well, we'll discard 2 lands. Okay, Clockwork at least gives us something to sack with the Sephiroth. So let's play him. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, we'll play our cat. Let's play Oven. Okay. Go for it. Gotta win this turn. Unless they got another verdict. Really? Okay. Well, I'll shock in the land. Fire up my Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Copy Cauldron Familiar. What are you up to? What are you up to? Okay, into the Floodmoor. I mean, I could just stick it in the oven, couldn't I? I don't think that's necessary. Well, we'll get rid of the pour over the pages. So down to 3. Don't think I'm quite going to be able to do the thing. Well, they get another turn then. So they can copy their Lotus field now. And an impulse. Blech. I hate it all. But okay, another pour over the pages. If we were on the play, we definitely would have won this game. But such is the way of things. Oh, if only I had a Mayhem Devil out. Okay. Yeah, they've only got 3 cards in their hand. I will play it out just a little bit longer. Particularly enjoy this combination of colours of mana that they're adding. Okay. Okay. Ah, I see. Yes, it untaps all their lands. Well, that makes sense. What does this do? 3 damage to target creature. Okay. I love that the timer thinks I'm the one causing the problem here. What a villain. I might actually be able to win, to be honest. Because I've got... now I should definitely be able to win. Okay, well, let's play another oven. Get our cat back. Oh god, it gains them life, doesn't it? Okay, no, I can't win. So they're on a functional 9. So let's play Sephiroth again. Sack one of my cats. Croxy, you say? Now I'll sack the other cat. Bring it back. Sack it again. Bring it back. Well, not dead this turn. Sort of to a life total thing. So if they don't have the thing, they can't... Sure thing. I do have Croxer. Ooh, they're good. Okay. Well, I'll take the 9. The 9 I'm not so worried about. Now, there's a question of whether I want to discard Croxer or try and use it twice. Okay, that's fine. That's not life gain. Okay. Okay. So they are functionally on 5. So I think let's play Croxer once. Because if one of those cards is a land, then they lose. And if it isn't, they've got no cards in their hand. Okay, what do I do now? So... yeah, I think I just strip that hand out, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they're down to 2. So I haven't, again, don't quite have lethal here. So yeah, if I had attacked with my hive there, I still wouldn't have had lethal. So yeah, we are now just in top deck wars. They can gain 9 life. Ooh, what an interesting game we're playing with our opponent here. Just another land, huh? Okay. So Crocs is going to do them another 3. Where's my Shieldred's Edict? That's what I want to know. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. Right, is there any way of just now killing them with, like, triggers on the stack? I don't think there is. Ooh, that's interesting. It's still quite not enough. Because they're on 4. Ah. Okay. Well, let's attack them down to 1. They can block and get rid of Croxer. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Super annoying. I feel like there was probably a configuration of ways to do it, considering how many times they've ended up at 1 life. But yeah, temporary lockdown's not going to help. So they can go to 7. Where was my Shieldred's Edict when I needed it? Okay, let's scoop this one up. Ah, that's so annoying. So close. Right, well, I definitely want Withering Torment back in then, because I just needed a way of killing that. And if I'd been able to steal it as well, that would have been pretty spicy. So yeah, let's put those in. Take out the last Fatal Push. And 1 copy of... Well, let's keep it all of our Hand Disruption. I'll take out 1 Deadly Dispute. I think I'm going to have to get a bit lucky here with this hand. Good. 1 mulligan we like. Let's see some more. No, fine. Well... they kind of got all of the things. Let's take Paw over the pages, I think. Don't hugely love playing Sephiroth into an empty board. But at least this way I can soak and Zan and do the thing. Otawara, huh? Okay. That's kind of fine. Ooh, Croxer's not bad either. But yeah, let's we'll do that. See where we get to. They'll probably Supreme Verdict now. Nope, not interested. Okay. So, Croxer and Harvester, I think. But let's start by attacking. So yeah, we'll... hang on. Go to full control. Pop Croxer on the battlefield. While it's on the stack, stick it in the oven. Discard card, please. Thank you kindly. So they're on 7, which is not a million life, let's be real. They will be able to Verdict next turn. And Hidden Strings? Okay, 0 Tumbling Sands, sure thing. Yay, what fun. Sure. So they get another 1 ping there. Oh, and they're going to my turn, huh? Interesting. Well, let's lose the Den of the Bugbear. Ooh, not quite enough land to do all of the stuff. So I think let's kind of force the issue, I think. Let's get Croxer into play. Hit their hand again. Ooh, that is hella risky, though, what they've just done there. Let's see if it works out for them. They're going to flood more this. I mean, on some level, I'm not actually unhappy about that. Now, I don't think I need to stick it in the oven, because, like, now I get the sack trigger all over again. Yeah, you could Hidden Strings to your heart's content. Pour over the pages, sure thing. I think they'll probably win from here, but again, these have all been very close games. It's super frustrating, but just haven't quite been able to do all of the things we wanted to do. What's going on here? More hidden strings. Okay, well, you just keep adding mana until you run out of things to do. Ooh, a Masterminds acquisition. That's fun. Wish they hadn't drawn that. One last go. What's the one card they want to find? I don't know. I assume this build's running Emergent Ultimatum or something. I don't know. I never play Lotus Field, so I don't really know what the latest is. Yeah, Leah makes sense. Gives them access to all of their stuff again. We're gonna call it a day. Yeah, I think we probably are. Yeah. God, it's the most annoying deck to lose to in the world, but close, very close. Yeah, this is a good hand. Okay, looks like probably a Yorion deck from the control deck from the opponent. God, we're having the most fun anyone can have playing Magic in this this setup. Lotus Field and Azorius control as our two opponents. What a treat. Get the other oven into play. Okay, I'm kind of happy if they want to veto that, and I can just play Croxer on them. Full control. Almost forgot to do the thing there. Stick it in the oven. Cool. We did the thing. This is a difficult one. It's not very mana efficient to play Cauldron Familiar, so I think I'll play Fable instead. Okay, I'm glad that resolved. Well, we can potentially steal their samurai, at least. Cool. Okay.
Let your blade do the talking.
Well, that gives us some options. So, do I want to discard any of these? I don't think I actually do. So, let's have that. Send them both at Emperor Milado. I could have saved it with the Fountain Port there. Then Mayhem Devil. Stick that in the oven. fine. I'll play cat. Two cards in hand. We love to see it. How many cards have got in my graveyard? 4. Devil! Copying Mayhem Devil is where the absolute business is. I really should have put that on the red side because it would have been a black land anyway. Never mind. And if they got Farewell, then it's terrible news all round. And I've never known a control deck not to have it. Okay, well that's not Farewell. And they don't get... They only get the creatures out of this, which could be worse. So yeah, let's sack the cat. Let's ping away their fish. Because fish are bad and we don't like fish. Actually, I actually do quite like fish. Okay. Da-dum. If I could just eat one of these food, ping the opponent, I think that's fine. We got plenty of it. Can I do enough damage to Baser to kill it? So if I copy the Mayhem Devil, eat food, eat me other food, attack with... Yeah, either way it dies. I'll hold this land for now. Yorion bouncing Omen. Ooh, nice. Still doesn't quite give me enough stuff in my graveyard, though. What have they got for 1 mana? Or is it just a march? Yeah. All that just to kill my cat? I mean, fair enough, I guess. I'm still holding this land. I think I probably am. Yeah, go ahead. Have a turn. Why not? Live dangerously. Don't love that. Is it a Supreme Verdict or something? God. Why? Why would that be what you top decked? Well, now we're just in top deck war. How dare the opponent do this to me? Okay, well that's pretty good. So we'll sack the percussionist. Okay. Well, now we're starting to get somewhere. And they've had enough, which is fair enough. Okay, so against this kind of opponent... Oh, they gave up entirely. Well, that's fine. We'll take the win. What's the takebacks achievement? Doesn't say. Oh well, someone will tell me. Okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, Sephiroth was good value in that. So as I say, kind of putting it in a Summon Titan feels like a good standard card. Not sure if it'll see play in Pioneer. Yeah, feels like a good addition to an already solid build. But yeah. I mean, that second match, imagine playing Azorius control and then being the one who gets annoyed and leaves. Unbelievable. But yeah, no, Sephiroth, good addition to this deck. I think adds some additional punch. Never did get to transform it, unfortunately, but that's a marginal benefit, I think. Obviously, it's very powerful, but won't happen that often. Yeah, and a solid build around it. Pretty good, and I really like the interaction of the percussionist with Sephiroth. Just getting those 2 extra cards feels really good. So yeah, that is the deck. Deck list in the description. As ever, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.